I'm actually showing here today one of my probably most famous winning cats that I've had in recent years. She's an apricot Siamese. She has had an amazing show career. She has not only been best in show beating other Siamese and Orientals, she has actually been best overall in shows beating all breeds of Siamese. And not just once, I think it's probably 6 times now for that.
The last show that I've really got excited at, my boy who's here today, Stanley, got his first Imperial Grand Certificate. And I wasn't expecting it, but I just took him to the show and hoped. And there it was up on the board, Imperial Grand Certificate awarded too. And my knees did tremble. I was totally amazed, and it was an amazing surprise. So yeah, I do get excited. I try not to get disappointed when it doesn't happen, but I do get excited when it does.
It's very pleasing because you can see all the years' hard work you've put in, all the nights up, perhaps feeding kittens when perhaps mum hasn't got enough milk or anything like that, and you pick out a particular cat to keep, to breed with, to make your pedigree better, stronger, and then to see that actually fulfilled on the show bench, and actually in your eyes as well, when you can actually look at it and think, yes, that's good.
I've usually had cats which think they're wonderful, so they don't have a problem at a cat show. I know that there are cats that don't like it and hide under their blankets, but mine all think they're wonderful, so they sit on top of the blanket expecting to be admired.
Going back to how I grew up, I'd always had dogs, and Siamese actually are the nearest to dogs. They're very, very people orientated, very attached to humans. They can live without another cat as long as they've got a human who makes a fuss of them and can care for them, etc. They do silly things like retrieving toys and things like that. People are very competitive within the cat show community. Some people who just like perhaps and will support, say, this show here today, a local show, they are fine. But other people are very, very competitive. It's the same as when you run a marathon or when you play tennis or anything like that. It is just that thing of being the best. However, if I can see that the cat who has beaten me or the kitten that has beaten me is better, then that's fine. I can move on from there. However, if I can't, you have to turn around and congratulate somebody, even though you don't really mean it.
I don't like competitive people. They can be boring and tiresome, and if they don't win, they sulk. So I'm not madly competitive. I just go along with the flow. Take life easy, try not to get too excited or too disappointed. I might get some pretty rosettes, but I might not. It's just what happens, and as long as you try and keep cheerful about it and enjoy it, that's what I do.
I'm not really a competitive person in my personal life, probably, only where the cats are concerned.